Hey Aquarius, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your August overall general spread. So please keep in mind with being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Aquarius out there. We all know that's almost impossible. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Aquarius. And if you're cross-watching, welcome. You could very well be resonating with the Aquarian energy that's coming through. As always, we're going to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force things. We're not going to make them fit. If it doesn't seem to be for you, there are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. Alright, so we're just going to hop right in, Aquarius. Ten of Swords. So we're releasing something. Something has come to an end. A cycle, a situation, a mindset, a mind frame. Maybe thoughts, maybe, I want to say ways of being. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Ten of Swords, you have the Temperance and Five of Wands. So there's healing that's been going on with whatever kind of chaos internally that stirred you guys up because you've decided to release it. Whatever energetic issues that you've been having, whether it's high energy, low energy, you could have felt a little all over the place, a little lost, a little confused, not really knowing what's going on, how to disperse the energy, all the energy that's coming through, how to handle it, how to deal with it. But that Temperance card and that Ten of Swords means that you're going to release in order to heal. So that's beautiful because you guys are really working towards that. For some of you could have already done that, honestly. You could have released, and now is the time of healing your thoughts, healing your emotions, healing the energies that are deep-seated within you that need to really come forth. Because if you're pushing things down, they can only go so far before eventually they spring right back up. Take it for somebody that was really good at it for a long time. That's the way it goes. Mother of Pentacles, Father of Wands. Okay. Well, you guys could definitely either be dealing with multiple people. You could have a Father of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your life that is very much action oriented, very take charge. It could be you. You could be particularly, take charge, lead, grasp things, hardworking, pushing forward, going after opportunities. Maybe that's part of the fire that's been stirred inside of you. It's not always a bad thing to be passionate. Sometimes you can be passionate and be inspired to heal and to change, and that's kind of what triggers you to leave things behind. Because a lot of the times when you release baggage, or especially with the swords, when you release stuff that really leaves your mind just all over the place, it's pretty quick healing, honestly. If you really embrace it and move forward into it, that energy will take you so fast. We have the Mother of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. For some of you, you're either embodying this Wands energy and super passionate. You could also be embodying both, because they are gender fluid. The difference is one's more of a masculine and one's more of a feminine energy. It's a yin and yang concept. So if this is a connection with someone, whether an earth sign or a fire, it's very yin and yang. It is a super hyper masculine and a very ethereal and divine, grounded, nurturing feminine energy. That Mother of Pentacles, she is nurturing. She really brings things to fruition. She is supportive and compassionate and kind and patient and endearing, and they are very strong, stable. When you're around these people, your soul just relaxes. They really set your soul at ease. Eight of Swords, you're releasing a lot of stuff, guys. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Wands. We have the Star card in the center, which is all about healing. So you are healing the chaos within. That's under that Five of Wands, which is beautiful. Tower card under that Father of Wands. So if this is you, you could have definitely had some kind of epiphanies. And there's Father of Pentacles about the Earth sign. Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands. Being up in your head over shit that you need to release. Whatever you got to release, the time's come to really let it go. Eight of Swords is like self-imprisonment. It's really holding yourself and tying yourself down. Mentally, you're just so exhausted. That's under that Ten of Swords. You guys are definitely exhausted. You're definitely in a period of feeling overworked, overburdened. Like you can't, again, keep your head above water, catch your bearings. A little bit chaotic all over the place. There's your card right there, the star under that Five of Wands. Like I said, a lot of healing and potential, and I mean, really wish coming true kind of potential. I feel like when it comes to this earth sign. Tower under the Father of Wands. I love the fact that these two cards both have lightning bolts, and they're falling one on top of the other. So some kind of clarity, could be communication, something that really stirs something inside of your soul. It really sparks you up. And then that Father of Pentacles, going from that mother to that father, one is definitely more nurturing and maternal, whereas one is more father figure, more stern, wise, wisdom, a strong depth to their character. You could definitely have something going on with an earth sign. For some of you, you could definitely have a situation where there's two possible people, an earth sign, you know, and maybe you're dealing with an earth sign and a fire sign too. That could definitely be a situation for someone. Empress, yes. Okay. We have the Empress. We have the Devil. Yeah, so whatever that burdens and stuff that you were carrying around, they were karmic and toxic. It was, yeah. Mother of Swords, Six of Wands, Four of Pentacles. So you're holding this earth sign. And again, if this is you coming off, if you have earth in your chart, you're holding on to your emotions pretty tightly, or you're holding on to this person very tightly. Six of Wands under the Tower and the Father of Wands. This is fire, fire, fire. This is like lightning bolts about where you want to be, your direction, where you're headed, what you're passionate about, what victory looks like to you particularly. Mother of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy under the star and the Five of Wands. So this is a divine moment of being discerning, of standing in your power, of really making decisions from a very logical standpoint versus an emotional, energetic standpoint. You know, you're not going to let the chaos, the energies dictate things. But this also means overcoming the Eight of Swords, which is the imprisonment, which is letting, I mean, literally, it's letting the light die out. You know, we don't want to do that. We want to release. We want to release. We don't want to feel burnt out. We do not want to feel mentally exhausted and frustrated. The Empress with the Devil. That is a very interesting combination, I will just say. Because I feel like this is trying to bloom and birth through things that were very toxic to you. This is overcoming toxicity. Maybe toxicity in relationships, maybe bits and pieces of character inside of you, things that needed to be healed from your childhood or through, you know, issues through relationships before where you didn't really go within. Because the Empress is all about the divine feminine energy, just being still and sitting and contemplating and feeling. And a lot of Aquariuses don't like to feel. Not being mean, like by any means, guys. Hey, I have a Libra moon and I have Gemini, Venus, and Mercury. I get it. I don't like to feel sometimes as an air sign. They stress me out. Feelings confuse me. I think about the things and then I overthink about the things I try to think about. That's the kind of level I'm on. But that Empress energy is really touching and blooming and creating, and divine feminine energy coming in massive power, because that's life-changing. So whatever toxicity you've had going on, again, whether it's in a connection or inside of you, you're being asked to step up and be truthful and honest and blunt and somewhat critical of yourself. You know, maybe for some of you, the toxicity was you were too critical of yourself and you needed to learn to love yourself, because the Empress is about beauty and love too. It's about really feeling at one in yourself and happy and loving and just giving. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you maybe were very hypercritical of yourself or the situation, how you handled something, maybe what you were doing in the situation, or you were hypercritical of another person. And that was something that you had to get real truthful and honest about. You know, and if you were hypercritical of yourself, it's time to love yourself. It's time to put yourself in this Empress energy, this feminine, this loving, this giving to yourself. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Like I always say, you can't pour from a half full cup, because then you're going to run out. You have to fill your cup up and then pour from the overflow, because then you will be genuinely giving from your soul, but never run out to the point of feeling like this. Or like this. Or like this. This is what we want. We want that cup full. We want to be healed. And healing sometimes involves getting very truthful, either about the connections that we choose to be in, or about the way we approach things, or things within ourselves, or how we treat ourselves. How you talk to yourself every day. What you think of yourself. Because you deserve the best in this life, Aquarius. You do. Magician. So calling forward some kind of, decision and connection and love. You get one more card. Some kind of divine connection. Because you do have the Lovers here. We're going to take this card. I wanted to flip Death. It's not as scary as it looks, I promise. We have a Magician on the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like that Empress energy is going to really change the game for you guys and put you in a different light. Four of Wands. Definitely some of you could be in a twin flame connection. Just going to say that right now. Because we have a lot of indicators on this. Divine, twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, it's a connection that is very important and something that's really shaped your soul. Empress with the Magician. Bringing forth some kind of birthing, some kind of new being, the divine feminine energy within yourself, or calling in a divine feminine. This is having the power in your hands, realizing that you have the power in your hands to really create and to change things in your life. The Lovers, under the Devil. Possibly some toxicity when it either came to maybe third-party situations, maybe having to make a decision in love, and for some of you, maybe you made choices that weren't the best, or there was a lot of toxicity between the two of you, and healing, the Temperance, the Star card, potential for healing, growth, wish fulfillment needed to happen. Divine timing needed to happen maybe in order to really change things. Four of Wands, under that Mother of Swords, under the Star, under the Five of Wands. So whatever it was that needed to be healed, whatever you were up in your arms about, using your divine power, your discernment, your Mother of Swords energy, being honest and truthful, whether with another person or within yourself, has led to a point of celebration. This is feeling free within a connection. This is a connection where you feel like you can just 100% be yourself, be your open, honest, raw soul, and that you are accepted exactly for who you are. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Tower, Father of Wands. So yeah, whoever this fire energy is, whether it's you taking this on and charging forward towards changes, making these decisions, or someone else is coming in to shake things up and change your whole course. One of the two. Take it as it resonates. That Two of Wands is about making that choice, and I feel like it's making a choice to change. Transform some kind of connection or situation with an earth sign, fire sign. I feel like the air is you. That transformation is going to take place, though. It's definitely going to take place. I'll grab one or two more cards. What else can we get for Aquarius? Yeah. So, you remember how I talked about divine timing a while ago? Yeah. So, this time around, you have Ace of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles, opportunities coming in, teamwork, laying groundwork, foundation being built, justice. It was time. Whatever this is, if it comes back in, that's because it's time. It's time for things to shift, things to change. This is a very deep, deep connection. It's very karmic in nature. I feel like you're building and you're laying groundwork. There's balance coming into your life within this connection. And it leads to a lot of beautiful things, because Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful gift. It's not just about finances. Yes, your finances could definitely get better, but it's also about abundance, as in spiritual abundance. It's just like fulfillment. It's like self-love. It's abundance. Abundance can affect all areas of your life. I love that. So some of you, we have every sign on this table. So you have all the air, all the earth, all the fire. We do not have water, actually. We do not. We have Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. You have the Star card, that's you. Tower, Scorpio. So there is some watery energy. I take it back. Death card, Scorpio. We have the Lovers is Gemini. The Devil card's Cap. And then the Magician here, it is Aries, but I do find it very mercurial, so therefore I usually equate it with some Gemini energy, possibly even some Virgo, because it's having the ability to really manifest and pull through, and it's really bringing things into light through our communication, through our third chakra, just speaking it into existence and having that appear and come to us. So it is mercurial. I equate those with that. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of these oracle cards real quick for you guys, and then we are good to go. Nope. Oh, I love that. Yeah. I find a deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. So that 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, that 8 of Swords, all of this that you've gone through that's led to major growth and healing. It's for a beautiful purpose. Beautiful purpose. I honor how I want to feel. Nothing's going to come at you if it's not in divine alignment and divine timing. They're going to throw that sword down so fast that they're not going to know what hit them. So I love that. Keep up with that, Aquarius. That's some awesome ass shit right there. Universe works fast and I'm having fun. This is that inspiration. This is that Empress energy. This is birthing. This is creativity. This is doing things that really ignite your soul. 6 of Wands coming in. Really feeling victorious and recognized and appreciated and heading towards what your heart desires. Oneness is my true nature. At the end of the day, we are one. I love how it's just, there's so many yin and yang features on this, but at the end of the day, we are one. We are all separate beings on our own paths, but we are all interconnected, and the oneness is within us. We all have yin and yang in us. We all have masculine and feminine. Getting to a point of really embracing both, it's pretty beautiful. All right, so sorry I have to, otherwise I won't be able to grip the cards. That one really wants to come out. We're probably gonna end up taking it. We have Earth and the Moon. Okay, I haven't got the Moon yet, so let's see what we've got going on here. The Moon. Every 28 days, the Moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. I love this. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on Earth. The same power in turn affects humans' feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. I love that. Okay, and then we have Earth. Of course you guys are going to get Earth, right? There's Earth all over this table. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you're a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world, if you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility. You will find yourself more prosperous than you could imagine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to find this little... Yep. There we go. Success is assured when Earth appears as an invitation. Yeah, you guys have Earth everywhere. All right, Aquarius. That's going to be it for your August general overall. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Love and light.